13 discussed the gender stereotyping surrounding women's underperformance in mathematics, which is closely tied to the concept of stereotype threats. Stereotype threats refer to the idea when the individuals are reminded of negative stereotypes about their group before completing a task. Their performance may be impaired. This occurs because the reminder induces stress, heightens self-monitoring, and forces individuals to suppress negative thoughts, ultimately depleting work memory and affecting the cognitive abilities such as problem-solving and focus. Research by Embady et al. And Golans et al. Supports this idea, showing that when gender stereotypes were activated, girls ranging from preschool, grade 1 to 2, and grade 6 to 8, performed worse in math-related tasks and tests. Arias et al. Expanded on this with a longitudinal study from 2015 to 2020, tracking students from grade 4 to 10. They found that the gender gap in mathematics were more prominently in competitive test settings. Specifically, girls performed worse on the PSU, a university entrance exam, than the SMICE, a non-competitive standardized test, particularly among high-achieving girls. This result suggests that stereotype threats are more pronounced in high-pressure environments and can disproportionately impact the high-performance females who are actively combating these negative expectations. To combat the negative effects of stereotype threats, several intervention strategies have been explored. One such strategy involves peer mentorship. Danier et al. Investigated how mentorship affects female undergraduate students in engineering. Participants were assigned either with a male mentor, a female mentor, or no mentor at all. Results showed that while both male and female mentors help improve GPA, only female mentors significantly enhance students' sense of belonging, self-efficiency, and long-term commitment of engineering. Female mentorship also leads to higher retention rates and increase the aspiration to pursue engineering careers. These benefits were still observed a year later after the intervention, highlighting the importance of demographic similarity between mentors and students in countering stereotype-based disadvantages. These align with the mindset model, which emphasizes the belief that abilities can be developed over time. According to Gladstone and Kimpan, role models who promoted this growth mindset help girls see as STEM skills and learnable rather than innate, which help reduce the influence of harmful stereotypes. Lee et al. Further explored it by this testing a growth mindset intervention on fourth grade students. Compared to a control group, students in the intervention group showed higher perceived competence, persistence, and achievement in mathematics, along with a lower test anxiety. Importantly, intervention also reduced gender stereotypical beliefs, although math achievements didn't differ significantly between two groups. The findings underscore the effectiveness of growth mindset strategies and improving motivation and resilience among girls in math. In summary, stereotype threats plays a significant role in gender-based performance gaps in mathematics. However, these interventions like peer mentorship and growth mindset training have shown promised buffering these negative effects and fostering more inclusive academic environments for girls and women in STEM. Many studies have focused on this impact of gender stereotype threats on women academic performance, but threats also stem for ethnic stereotypes. Embady et al. Demonstrate that ethnic stereotypes related to mathematics can affect the performance of certain ethnic groups from kindergarten or to grade 1 to 2 and grade 6 to 8. Given that Danier et al. Found that the demographically similarity between role models and students to be crucial for positively influenced female students in STEM outcomes, particularly in the context of gender stereotypes in STEM. I want to explore that how does the role model influence the STEM outcomes among grade 8 students who are negatively stereotyped about their STEM performance. In addition, I want to explore whether demographic alignments could also be crucial in addressing the effectiveness of ethnic stereotype threats. Given the results of study by Danier et al., ethnic similarity between role model and the students are crucial for STEM outcomes. So matching the ethnicity between students and also role model can improve STEM belonging and STEM self-efficiency among grade 8 ethnic students. Then enhancing belonging the self-efficient among grade 8 ethnic students to increase intentions to pursue STEM in futures. However, role model even not matching ethnic with students can predict better GPA. Methods adopting from the study by Danier et al. Peer mentorship were high school seniors who excelled the STEM at school, like scoring good grades and winning some national competitions. These interactions with peer role model also last for 1 semester, approximately 3 to 4 months. Participants. 150 participants will be recruited in Greater Vancouver schools and will be randomly assigned into 3 conditions. Ethnic matched peer role model. Conditions where ethnic peer role model is matched with ethnicity of the grade 8 students. Ethnic not matched peer role model. Condition where ethnic peer role model is not matched with the ethnicity of the grade 8 students. No peer role model condition, for example, in ethnic not matched peer role model condition of white students will be matched with any peer role model that is not white. Since the ethnic stereotype about STEM suggests that Asian students overperform the other ethnic students, Asian students will be excluded from our participants. All measurements will be administered at the end of the program and measured again 1 semester after the peer mentorship. Social belonging measurements, STEM efficiency measurements, threats and challenges measurements, and intention to pursue STEM from study by Danier et al. STEM belonging will be included 4 items assessing by the degree of which students felt they belong to in STEM. The items were: I felt connected to my peers in STEM. I feel accepted by my peers in STEM. I feel like an outsider among my peers in STEM. And I feel like invisible among my peers in STEM. Participants rated the degree which they agree or disagree with the items from 1 not at all true to 7 very true. STEM self-efficiency will include 2 questions were used to assess their talent and confidence in STEM. Do you think you have a talent in STEM? And how confident do you feel about your STEM ability? Evaluate themselves on the scale of ranging from 1 not at all to 7 very much so. Intentions to pursue advanced degree in STEM will include an item where participants will be asked, how likely do you pursue graduate study in STEM in the future? Bachelor program? Response options range from 1 not at all likely to 7 very likely. Intentions to pursue STEM careers will also include an item where participants will be asked, how likely are you to pursue a professional job in STEM? Response range from 1 not at all likely to 7 very likely. In addition, GPA of mathematics and science will be recorded to assess the STEM performance. Results. Based on the findings of Danier et al., gender similarity between role models and students appears to be crucial for positive outcomes in engineering. I predict that only participants in ethnic matched peer role model condition will experience buffering effects comparing to those ethnic not matched peer groups and no peer mentor conditions. Specifically, grade 8 ethnic minority students in the ethnic not matched peer role model and no peer role model conditions are expected to show declining score in Likert measures of STEM belonging, STEM efficiency, and intentions to pursue STEM degree and career. In contrast, grade 8 ethnic students in the ethnic matched peer role model condition are predicted to maintain higher levels of STEM belonging and self-efficiency. Furthermore, increased level of belonging and self-efficiency among these students are expected to positively predict their intentions to pursue STEM degree study and career in the future. In addition, drawing from Danier et al., finding that both male and female mentorship improved GPA, I also predict that grade A Ethernet students in both Ethernet matched peer role model and Ethernet not matched peer role model condition will show higher GPA score in math and science compared to those in the non-peer role model condition. Implication. The predicted results suggest that Ethernet's similarity between peer role models and students play a vital role in the fostering a sense of belonging, self-efficiency, and long-term interest in STEM among ethnic minority students. This has important implications for educational invention program in school, specifically to the need to develop cultural and demographically responsive mentorship programs. Such programs can help buffer the negative effects of stereotype threats and reduce attrition in STEM fields among the ethnically diverse children. Moreover, the positive impact of mentorship appears to extend beyond the motivation and attitudes influencing academic performance as well. This underscoring the importance of implementing mentorship initiates to promote ethnic equity and inclusion of education, by ensuring that all students, regardless of cultural background, have the access to supportive, relatable role models. School can help students reach their full academic potential and successfully across all subjects, reflecting their true abilities. In addition, it also opens up more research areas to discover whether their characteristics of role model are necessary to foster positive academic outcomes of students, like the type of role model and other similarity between role model and the students. Thank you.